Hello. Quick update. I thought I would do a little video for this one. Quick update on my Uber journey. I've just had today my excuse me, I've got a bit of cold. I've just had today my driving assessment there. Another step in the right direction so I can drive with Uber. The assessment was great. I passed it. It was fine. It was very, very straightforward. Just thought I would do this video because when I was looking online for last night, I spent a few hours just going through a few things on YouTube, just brushing up on my highway code. Because even though I've been driving for 20 years, you know, you get some questions on the highway code, signage, and cabology questions. So did a bit of research on that, and I couldn't really find a great deal out there on videos on the assessment, so I just thought I would put a little something together just to give people a little bit of advice moving forward. Like I say, it's really straightforward. Depending on where you book your assessment through, obviously the experience is going to differ, but the sort of content of what to expect, I can't imagine being too different. You know, the expectations are going to be very, very similar. Literally the whole experience today lasted less than an hour. Turned up at the mine was actually done through the fire station that I actually went to in Spennymoor in Durham. Turned up at the fire station, met the assessor. You need to take your national insurance number and your driving license so they can check your license. He then asked me some basic questions on the highway code. I had to look at some signs, identify some signs. I think there's about 3 questions on signage, road signs, and then I had 2 questions on cabology. Just to give you an indication, I'm just going to jump onto my computer here. These are the questions that you may get asked. You're going to get asked 2 questions out of these ones. As a licensed taxi driver, what must you carry with you at all times? Answer to that is the taxi driver's license and the badge. If you've found an item of property left in your taxi, what would you do with it? Answer, it would be to hand it in within 24 hours to the police station. What is the minimum legal requirement of a tyre tread depth? Answer is 1.6 millimeters. And you've got, if the tyre pressures of the vehicle you are driving are 35 psi at the front and 40 psi at the rear, what would you consider the correct tyre pressure for the spare tyre to be? The answer to that would be 40 psi because it would be easier to deflate to the correct pressure than to inflate the tyre at the side of the road. So yeah, pretty straightforward stuff, only a couple left. As a taxi driver, what is your main responsibility? The safety and comfort of your passengers. And how would you show consideration to passengers alighting from your vehicle? Alighting from your vehicle. Answer, stop close to the curb and avoid proximity to any obstruction. That's it. Those are the questions that you could get asked. Any of them, you're going to get asked 2 out of the 5. Just get swatted up on all of them. You know, I went over that a few times last night. You know, I didn't have any problems with that. The test itself, the assessment itself, after you've done that, it literally is a drive out. To drive out, the assessment, they'll basically the main things that he's just making sure that you're safe, that you drive the car smoothly. So avoid breaking the speed limit. The only thing that he mentioned to me, criticism I suppose you could call it, but it was we all pick up bad habits, and the one thing they don't want to see, and they need to see that you're in full control of the steering wheel. There was a couple of occasions where I turned a corner and I was kind of using one hand. I had my hand on the gear stick. He says just you haven't got to push and pull. You can kind of cross your arms over. But just be mindful of that, really. You have to demonstrate that you can do a turn in the road, whether that's a reverse round a corner, whether that is a 3-point turn, whether it's using the sort of the mouth of a junction to sort of do a turn. As long as you don't hit the curbs, it's just to really make sure that you're capable of turning the car around on a road. But that honestly is it. I can't stress enough, don't worry about it if you've got this coming up. It's just we just had a chat. We were driving around. He was, there's about a 10-minute period where he'll tell you to just follow some signs, and he'll not do anything. We were talking about football, to be honest. But yeah, very straightforward, very straightforward. I'm going to update a bit on the blog as well there, so if you prefer to read, I'm going to update obviously everything on the blog. But yeah, if you've got any more questions, get in touch. Don't worry about it. Really straightforward stuff. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.